Democracy, we want not for bad thing. For able talk about the good and bad thing. We not put we country and fence. And this we politics for on net. Tribal war, we all go regrets. And about precedents we the sex. Remember how we two for town fool. How we for cool, we country pound fool. Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to Wahid, my civic space. This is now a monthly civic education series where they come to you at the start of every month. And are the guardians of free speech, speak up movement under the Strong Voices, Safe Choices campaign. They come with this one to now. Today we will talk about citizens' responsibilities in a democracy. Once again, we will talk about citizens' responsibility in a democracy. And we will just look at basically within a citizen their responsibility pan democracy. Or better still, we can say within a citizens their own responsibility. Within citizens themselves can do. Not to just the government. We the citizens then within we self can able for do for contribute pan good governance or within our own role and some of the responsibility then we will get for make sure say we promote democracy. Now then we will look at today now this particular series. But first of all, make I just do an update. The Farm Pala, we now the very first campaign activity under the Strong Voices Safe Choices campaign. For the month of October, we will host the progressives. We then we can give you update about the electoral justice case would have been filed now the ECOWAS court. So we will get a host about 4 speakers with all the come up from the progressive. So the October series for the Farm Pala, we now a Zoom national discourse. We will therefore be with the progressive, like I say. Then we'll tell you about the updates about within how the electoral justice case with them in Kergona ECOWAS court there about. And after that day for the November series, we will host fine young journalists them. I mean, they got to be a young parties, all young people. We will get 4 journalists then we can talk about the role of media in promoting good governance, democracy / elections. And I think we're happy for say we also don't get Amadou Lamanaba, we don't consent for being one of the speakers. We also don't get Khadija Bangura from Liberty Online TV, we don't consent. We don't get the women president for female women journalists in Sierra Leone, Wimsal, Istina Taylor, instead don't consent. And we get we own Thomas Dixon, we are a member of the Speak Up movement, a member of the Guardians of Free Speech. They all don't consent. They all will talk on different issues ranging from the role of the media specifically and the challenges the media and with the media don't face for play their role in day. The role where women journalists then specifically don't face for play their role in day. And we will look at what thing we will able for do as a country, you know, as citizens for make they able for play their role in day much better. Listen to this song. We'll come back. We will look at within a citizen role inside democracy, proper one.
Democracy, we want not for bad thing. For able talk about the good and bad thing. We not put we country and fence. And this we politics for on net. Tribal war, we all go regrets. And about precedents we the sex. Remember how we two for town fool. How we for cool, we country pound fool. Yeah.
Alright, so let me quickly dive into this here. Citizens' responsibilities in a democracy. So in a democracy, citizens are responsible for participating actively and responsibly, not actively and responsibly, in their government and community by voting. We tap and hammer home this message quick. They say we citizens them, and when we talk about democracy, we're responsible for make we take part, for make we participate, make we take part actively. That means they're not so like say me and not mix so now. So no, we for take part full time, big time. This is something we for take very serious, actively and responsibly. It means say the choices they will for make sure so we think them well. Because why they say responsibly? Because they don't want to make you go take any kind decision. Because they think they are then get the way out and they come back for by 3 citizens. Like I always say we for vote like say we life depend on them. For pay attention to what governments they do. Like say we life depend on them. And the truth of the matter is that we life actually depend on them thing there. and especially when it comes to Sierra Leone politics. I can always talk say Sierra Leone, with livelihood of citizens and politics, they are tied together. More reason we as citizens we need to pay attention. But yeah, no, this note, I quickly Google this, so not to me they talk. This note they tell we say, it says citizens have responsibility. It says we responsible for making actively and responsibly take part from government. Now we community then. You understand? So government starts first by local government. And this is one of the reasons we make I always say the first past the post a really good for a country where it kick out the PR system where people when they talk about for force down with truth, yeah, because when we talk about citizens' responsibility inside democracy, what thing we can do for make sure say democracy go before is say we for take active and responsible part from government from the community. And first past the post, it give you that opportunity there. Because now when we look at community, we begin votes for people them where we know say they don't they perform, where we know say they do well. We for sabi with people them, we for sabi with council them, we for sabi with parliamentarians them. And now they're not going to deprive you of that right today for vote and picking, not for the party for put Suda Wango for go sit down at parliament for them constituencies that day. Yeah, so I just want to hammer home that message quickly and come back. We say we for take part actively and responsibly by government, now with community by voting. So we're not talk about national level folks. Democracy starts on the various communities because like you always talk to government now by community level. If every community develop, if every community gets within due them, if every community they enjoy, then when you take out from a national scale, it means that the country they enjoy. Because from community to community, from localities to localities, then now they will be able to take care of the people their needs, meet their needs, then when you look at them from a national broad scale level, then everybody will chill. So that is the point. Yeah, let me come back. He said, for actively and responsibly take part with government and business, now we community them by voting. Staying informed, that means we for know what's in the happen, we for make sure say we dey listen to news, understand, we for stay informed, we for know what's in the happen about issues, about things them, obeying laws. Okay, now we write for make we obey laws, but also we for understand the laws them, because you cannot obey a law when you don't understand. So now we are responsibility as citizens. If we want to make democracy work in our country, first of all, pay attention, take part from government business, from we community level them. Make sure say we hold we community leaders them accountable, and also they come up from community level, they take account to the top. Everybody must be held accountable. Now we rule as citizens then, and I need to tell you. It's staying informed about issues, obeying laws, yeah. Serving on the jury, citizens' responsibility sometimes in the day when he say they get certain case when they pick juries and for go sit down. Now your responsibility as citizen back for make you serve that jury day. Make sure say for make people they get justice. Yeah, sometimes not to all case now judge the court. Sometimes they can pick some people them will depending on you standing in a society, or then they will be part of the jury. Now your responsibility then the back as citizen. Paying taxes, you for pay tax. That is one of the way government they functions. That is one of the way we they able for get money for make things road for we, give we light and other important things that we will need. And that is more the reason because we for pay tax, we are part of our responsibility and duty as a citizen. Now one of the most important reasons we make for whole government accountable, because we for pay attention for what in government they do. Because the people can say now taxpayers money, this is the money where would they pay? Now we money, so we for know outside the go, for able for ask them questions and then for able for tell we how then they spend with money. So more reason because we for pay tax, yes, now with duty, more reason why we for watch them, know what they do with your money then. Yeah, it's a staying informed, obeying laws, serving on juries, paying taxes, respecting others' rights. This is very important. I report that citizens' responsibility. Somebody say I don't remember the right person, but he say you right end outside the other man in right begin. I mean, I love that particular quotation there. I just love that saying there. He say you right end outside the other man in right begin, which means the other man self get right, you for respect the other person in right. And this is one thing where we don't say. You get a right to free speech, but you also get responsibility for make sure say what you talk. No, infringe on the other man's rights, waiting and infringe, no not jump inside the other man's rights, not dwell the other person's rights. Your responsibility for making sure you want to talk about person. Because just because that person didn't get family, and like you always say, repetition is a commodity you can't buy. It's a real commodity, you can't buy it with cash. So because that money don't take time for bill in your name, you can't just go say anything about people. You have to be responsible, live within the means of fact, and be respectful when you pass on your communication. All that in our responsibilities as citizens for make democracy work now in country. It's respecting others' rights and contributing to the common good through volunteerism. That means something they do for volunteer. Like for instance, if they say now for go clean the beach, we honestly will not see government they do anything towards that part day. It has been going on for a very long time. Weed na beach. Other nations they don't figure out what thing for do with weed. Way for make their citizens they make money. That is why you don't even see weed na the country again, because now weed don't become a millionaire. Where they use for make something where they make their life good before. So now they said they go picture, they see weed now other countries, they don't figure out that way. Not a salon no more weed they come on with beach. Yeah, so what are you doing? What are you guys doing towards this? The beach is one of the greatest tourist attractive places there, and the beach not let it down so. Yeah, but also citizens also, where would we talk about the part of responsibility, volunteerism, if we're able for volunteer. So you know what thing? You should never from the government no more. Let we say go clean, let we say make the country fine, because we say one proud to where other people in Canada the country, then look and say it clean. This is not just one thing, there are so many other things that we are citizens we can volunteer for. Yeah, volunteerism and engagement. You see, these responsibilities ensure that the government remains accountable. Exactly what you are saying. Their responsibilities are what will they do them? Will they pay with taxes? Will they put more? Will they put yes? Will they put yeah? If I'm waiting government they do not left. We say for actively and responsibly participate for take.
It's like how they say, these responsibilities ensure that the government remain accountable to the people and that the democratic process functions effectively. You see, their responsibility there, where we get, citizen, we, like I say, we for make sure say we pay attention, we take part actively and responsibly, we take active part, full time, put mouth, put yeah, put nose, put yes, by waiting government, they make sure say they do the right thing from community level. Then tell you how they do so. Say they make sure say the government they remain answerable to we. They will always continue for answer to we. They will always continue for tell me what thing they do. They will always continue for do the right thing for we. And that this will make democracy and the democratic process, democracy a work fine one how it for work functions effectively. The work fine one how it for work. And I can always tell people say anytime you get a set of government, we begin tell citizens say, hey, I'm not for putting much on politics, musician there, and I'm not for putting much on this. They want to trust me, they get ulterior motive. Trust me, they don't want to let you put the eye or much on the sharp side. The very thing where they attract them to the politics, when are we money, they don't want to let you put mostly, so that they will get, they will get away with an easy one. Thief with money for thief at her, and then get away with an easy one. Because any government responsible, they will call on the citizens there for partake in the democracy. Because government work now, we, the one that will put down the executive, you know what I mean, the parliamentary arm and the judicial arm, with we the people them. Now we all get that work there for let democracy right for make the country. Government not able for build the country in isolation. No, they need we the people them. Because when it comes to farming and other things then for work, you understand? Now we the people and therefore do the job for make the country go before. Now we the people and now we tax, then what we pay. Pounds of then job, then they business, then what they do. Now in government they use for make the country. Now I make I say these governments they're very irresponsible by the fact that they bring drugs, bring drug lord now the country for kill the very youths them we get the strength and energy for build the country. That's a very, very irresponsible act from the government.
Yeah, so we move ahead. They say key responsibilities of citizens. Now, here the note one. Remember, we talk about voting, and I say with the limit and force to just the community level, because first of all, we for be able for vote for councillors them and parliamentarians. We for sabi the people, and we know the one who don't perform for we that they areas. Then we know the people who don't work for we. We forget chance for make we put them people in there because we know say given the opportunity, then go do more. Not so the party for what sit down at the comfort of them chair and the offices there and pick say now you to go that constituencies there. I think I listened to DJ Bass and Lamran Abba yesterday. DJ Bass they talk say they say the person they represent their locality. I think na circular who did it. They're not even Sabian. So the man don't know what's in that people in that particular community they face. They don't know them problems, so they don't care. Now make they say PR system is a fraud, now scam. Yeah. So basically, now look at vote. One of the first key responsibilities of citizens now for votes, and this is the reason why I tell you, I can always say voting not begin. Before we begin, look at the importance of voting. Let's just say this: voting not begin not to win election and say can't forgo votes. No, voting it begin from the registration process. Now I know say most of we frustrated. Hey, they don't think we pass elections. They're not able for protect we vote. They're not able for do this. I'm going to tell you again. If we want for stop this nonsense and all of these things, this suffering we go through, so let we man up, we sum up courage, and if we get to election, because I am one of those few. I talk about we October series with the family parlor, how to bring the progressives. I'm one of those people who believe in electoral justice. If tomorrow they're ready for the justice for that elections day, we for take them. And if that they means say we for put Samura again, we for you stop the opportunity day. Because if we not correct this wrong, trust me, all our people they might eat craze tomorrow for can do the same to me. And I'm telling you, elections, no elections, we're going to have justice for 2023 elections. Some of those people should be brought to book after the investigation is done. Whosoever is found wanting, they should be brought to book, so that nobody again going forward not go remember for TIF elections now we are there again. But again, we for be ready, we for go with the program, you understand, whilst we try to implement the tripartite recommendations. We make sure say when it reach time for registration, we register, we come out, make sure say we speak louder. Maybe we will not be speak in a clear manner or a louder manner, and I make the able for TIF. I mean, I'm not saying that. Yeah, clearly the people are able for to protect the vote. But again, if we speak louder than how we been speak, trust me, room not a day for doubt. And like I say, taking back our country is a citizen's responsibility. It's a citizen's responsibility, and we must take this responsibility. Like say, we know it's in the manner, we know how think the hard for we in our country. We know how we brother causing them. They die, they call because they say the push now. Now call level they don't go to. We will take this responsibility very serious, like I say. Not only like we life depend. The truth of it, the matter is we life actually depend on them. So key responsibility to talk about voting. And like I say, so now we register, we make sure say whatever process they say now all kind skill that they bring. Hey, let go take ID card. Let we go take them. Let we go through the pains and strains, because tomorrow it day up to we. God will help we, but God not the condom. It day up to we for take on. You understand the responsibility for make we country right, make we life them right. And I keep saying this: them places they are where we day, they no get space for we anymore. In fact, yeah, then one make we go back to our country. It's for a reason we make Donald Trump run on that day and he won the elections. That is what they wanted. And now if Jared in the UK don't say if they vote for a day, actually they begin for deport legal immigrants. That's not illegal though. Trump run on illegal immigrants. This one ain't say legal immigrants, it will start for deport them. So this is a sign. If America, UK, bro, if you're looking for a sign, this is the sign you have right there. So now the people in the Trump pick and do globalization, now nationalization. All man go making country, all man all in country. So if we sit down with a rotting we own country, trust me, now the back we get for go, now that rottenness day, that we get for go sit down, that we get for sleep. It's high time we started
building our country. Yeah, so voting, very, very important. In fact, when they say the key responsibilities, the first thing when a citizen responsibility now vote, because now by way of voting, yeah, I talk about government administration and political accountability. The first thing where citizens them follow we all government accountable, politicians accountable now by voting. Those incumbents that we work for, we give them re-election, we put them back. Then one day we not work for, we will pull them there. Now the only way, the best way, the highest voice we will get, the highest action we can take, biggest action we can take, we pull them there. We no matter how we keep changing. Sometimes when they go sit the opposition, let them know how opposition sit warm, maybe they will get sense. Or maybe in that process they God will be other people. We not for tire. Anytime people they not work for, we for pull them. That is it. That is how we hold government accountable as citizens. They say, here's for 9, force them put. So citizens are expected to participate in local. You see, we come back to local. Local means say there will local governments, them states, then are national elections. You know, for elect representatives, the people who they go represent in a parliament. Now we local councils them. You know, where they represent and support we interest and we ideas them, the things that we want, the things that we think for achieve. Now then people then will go vote, which is a fundamental aspect of a functioning democracy. Any now make we say they're not for thief, they're not for deprive we of the opportunity for make we pick them people that we share with ideals, the way we go push we interest. Both the parliament, our councils them, and our government will not for be deprived of the opportunity for vote. Voting is the key responsibility of any citizens in a democracy. Follow we put the right people and they will share with ideas. We get we country at heart for go make sure say we life them better, because when you talk about country, we say salon, not the people then. Yeah, not to the wall or the gun, not the people them. Now we not the salon. So you not enough to take that opportunity from we by rigging elections. Rigging election is something for put stop to. For put stop to them in any way we can. Yeah, so we continue to look at key responsibilities of citizens, yeah, of a functioning democracy. We also don't look at stay informed, of course, know what thing they happen. Like I say, I can always say, pay attention. Let we know what thing they happen at parliaments. Let we know what thing they happen now the judiciary. Because we know say another power you keep back. For know what in the law say, waiting how the law process they go. And of course the executive, waiting government, saying in cabinet they all they do. Yeah, stay informed. And educating oneself about important societal issues and current events. You know, a lot of people they talk, say, salon now social media, all man they talk. This is a point that with democracy they can grow. Because one of the responsibilities of a functioning democracy, now for you citizens, you citizen in a democracy, and for make you able to educate yourself about what's in the happen in society, important societal issues and current events. We for know now make social media day we go there. In the morning, as we come out with media, we go Liberty Online TV. Before they come out, we don't go catch Phoebe and Swill. Now, AYV. Before they come out, they even tell where we are. Will they come and talk? You know, we got all that social media bloggers that will listen. Stay informed. Not to all man you go listen. I listen to Kamarimba, I listen to Adebayo, I listen to Come and Talk, I listen to AYV, I even to listen to SNBC 98.1. I they take the facts there and able for process and for myself and make my own decision. But you get for day in line with current affairs, current events, things that what they happen now. Today what thing don't happen tomorrow, what it's on news na different thing. You for able for stay informed. Now the only way you able for day ahead. So you go able to make sober decision for votes. Not so they say this now what come on at tongue, la go vote for one. We all belong to the same tribe, la go vote for one. Now all are the same party. No. Make a decision. Be informed. You self as citizens, like your responsibility in a democracy. Because democracy get for do with your back. All the suffer, so not only the suffer. Even the SLPP will vote for power, so now we all suffer. So now make decisions, then we go help we, yeah? And pray say, then people then they will put they don't can turn power back. Anyways. So basically, like I say, it allows your intelligence. It allows you by staying in listening, educating yourself about important societal issues and current events. Allows for intelligent voting and informed participation in civic life. So you're able to make an informed, not a voting person can't tell you no more. And say, "Oh, vote for this time if I'm good." Now welcome on the same region. Now welcome on the same. No, you're able to consider with your own sense.
Because you pay attention, you know what's in the go on. You know the one that will say they build this for you, they not build them. You know the one that will say they can't make this way, they not make them. You know the one that will promise this way, they not do them. So you make an informing decision. And you see the space, the one that way they do, you look at people, like, you able to say, you know what thing, from with me own sense, I mean, yeah, this person want to see. This is not by party business, this is not by party business. If I put this person, you're able to make, because look how they perform, looking kind, waiting set track record and this, you're able to make an informed decision. And that is the way you make it, trust me, they help your life. All them things they are important. Why we participate? We look at the key responsibilities of citizens. Why all them things they are? Why for border waste of time? But all them things they are. Why they're really important? You know. So the first thing, why for promote democracy important to we as citizens? Why not just left hand to government and we sit down chill? We don't go vote for them now for enjoy no more now. Pass after 10 for vote back. Why it really important for them to be a part of all this? Yeah. So we say active participation. That means for take part, good one. Pan governance, pan government business. You know, active participation ensures that the government reflects the will of the people and remains accountable. So why the entire important? Why not just left out? But when we take part actively, we will depend government business. We pay attention. We open, we hear, we yes, we not, we knows. And what's in the go on our country? We now what's in the go on our life? Because I'm telling you, when once you elect a government, you don't give them the power for decide waiting they go on about your economy. And then they decide which side money go, what's important. If them thing and what they do, they don't look from a national point of view. They look at from them political, selfish parties point of view. Trust me, we citizens they don't suffer like how they suffer so now make not for left hand to them. Let's say, what would they participate in? They make sure say the governments they reflect the people and win. What in the people they want? Because governments then clever. When they talk about election, they get one thing they do, they bring the manifestos. And the manifesto they always tell you what you want hearing. Then they tell you say they can't do this. They know what in the people they want. They know the gap, they know the void. They know what's in the will of the people, what's in the people they need, why then we go vote them, and then they can campaign to we. So by we taking part in a democracy, engaging in governance issues, it will make them reflect what we want, then do them. Then we not just left them. If we just left them, so like I say, any politician or group of politicians where they can say, I don't put more on politics, trust me. Begin doubt them from that moment so they tell you say not put more on politics. Begin doubt them because they get ulterior motive. They don't come for work. They want let you forget. Now make them they bring drugs. Drugs them. Thing the way you take you forget yourself. Yeah. So now then they do not want anything they want. Nobody know for question. But if we the citizens that we send, we sober, we pay attention. Trust me, then they work for we. Because then they know say, we get citizens then we highly educated or low pool education, highly intelligent, or then they pay keen attention to what they want, what they vote for. So for make sure say we do them if we want make them re-elect we. Now I make voting and we power. Nobody know for take that power in we earn. Because that's the only reason we make politicians will think say make it work for we. They're not for thief election and we earn. So we're not for left and give them. Yeah, we for make sure say we monitor, we partake, we be a part of the system. Yeah, we're not for just left and give them. So another reason again, they say why then they're able for make we will and they always remain accountable. They will always come back say okay, that bridge will be say so now so money will be get to take part the tax money or we will take money from me under IMF or whosoever they can go take money or this organization they will donate this money to the Irish Aid or whosoever can donate to them. Now so we get to this bridge now so the bridge cost. We don't do so now this not the money or this nine left or all thing done they will need more. Then we can't tell we go to see that the financial report where the finance minister can they make. We go to watch what's in the go and they understand. Then we go to lie per week, go sit down and talk with big English. Fit we per the meeting and press conference when they do. Fit we. Then they do nothing for we. Now we they put them there with taxpayers' money and then they take fly out the country, do anything they want, they go on TikTok, then fit we. Yeah, if we pay attention, we are only accountable, then nonsense they are not the be. That is why we need for pay attention as citizens. Yeah, we need for we partake pan government business. Now we responsibility pan democracy as citizens. Yeah, so we talk about we say it also build a strong society because now once we all communicate, we all talk, we all know things happen. Nobody know the cheating coming. Things they work. Now so society they become strong. And once we begin to become strong as society, we see they become the envy of other people, other countries. They will say, then like what they talk about Burkina Faso.
You know, I mean, they are not democracy, but the world they look at them now say, oh, that they can go before. So once you become a strong society, you understand, you begin to see the rest of the world, people they don't have for Canada, you country, all man have for Canada, and also security day. Police, they know the gap no more. Group, there's people in the protest, then go beat them. Like how they see in our country. So when you build a strong society, you find out say they attract tourism, people in the camp, all man they begin kind of one kind of country, for can invest, for can do thing there. So now one of the reasons that we country they open, we left and they begin go before, we begin, enjoy. And one of the reasons we make we not for left hand to them, we for be part to for take part parenting there, yeah. We say fulfilling civic responsibilities, fosters connections, builds community bonds, and ensures a prosperous and harmonious environment. Country as a whole. So, like I say, you fulfill with civic, because now with civic duty, the culture they do so. Then they pay me for this. This is my civic duty because I want to see my country better. Because I therefore go back to my country, and now I'm going to my country for rotting. I know I'm going to begin to sleep and black out, yeah? Or I bring me picking a kind of country, who they now pa waiting. Hey, papa, na the country this, you know, what you go tell you picking them, but what you do for the country. So with civic duty, this now what they do so, yeah? We fulfill with civic duty. Now one of the reasons we could not for left and so. So we fulfill with civic duty because we have civic responsibilities in the country. We foster connections. You find out say when the right thing happen, they're not going to marginalize you for job because you're not Mindi or you're not Temini man or because you're APC or SLPP or Unity or any other party for that matter. You know, you're not going to be marginalized because you're not full of local Temini and call, Kriyo Madingo. No. Everybody, the right man, waiting due, my own man, they get things to go right the way they're supposed to go. You find out say waiting with foster connections and unity. One word the day, all man gladly. Yeah, they make one for left and so. We for put monthly and put the they put yes and no's. But we business, we government's business. Let them know say the money when they spend so. Now we taxpayers' money, then now we they pay them money, then they now we money they pay them. If they give self now give them, give also then give now country then give now we then give. Now from that money they take from the president, take hand on for pay them. Now we then for work for them for listening to we them and say able to we. So not for left and get them so. Yeah? They say it builds community bonds because then community if they don't pick the leader. Trust me, you know go pick leader with arrogant with the blast phone. You go pick person with the listen and make I can always say the first past the post. Now we pick with leaders then our communities then. You go pick leaders that with the listen, you know. So now all go sit down with a build community bond. We all they come together with a rally because they say as the head bend so bro, all thing on benu. So if we pick one leader where they connect with all, that's so waiting. When we come together, it will be and ensure a prosperous community, harmonious. Then with they in harmony, then they in one, and then they prosper and they go before. We will prosper as a nation from community levels. That are one of the important things in the will make we participate in governance, in government issues. Ensure stability. That's why they run nobody one word go there, peace go there. Because all man they enjoy. They're not going for look your name. Sumana Kote, like Bangura, whether it's for sack you. They're not going for do that. You son him no matter. You paper and qualifications. Now important. Peace go there. One word go there. Yeah. So these are some of the reasons we go not for left and give them so. Yeah, we say one of the reasons we make this thing really important for me to take part. They say adhering to the rule of law, respecting diverse viewpoints. People who first of all, part of we adhere to the law for respect other people their viewpoints. Yeah, but this government can't do anybody who don't know more talk against them. Not to say that wrong in the talk, or the two no more than they talk. But you don't need a black book. You know for master the country again. Or you now, if you are the country yourself, you now that game don't bust for you so now. You know, I speak to a colleague then this that they tell me sad news just because you know it try for talking the truth. You understand? Anyways, so it's respecting diverse viewpoints and contributing to the common good are essential for stability and health of a democracy. You know, we all contribute to the common good. Now I make I can always give shout outs to the media that we don't wake up, the young people them, I will say Phoebe and Swin of AYV, Khadija and Mabel of Liberty Online TV, Amanu Lamanaba, you've always been on top of situation. I will say thank you. I see Stina Taylor then pull a letter with and send to ECOWAS on behalf of Thoronka. Thank you guys for standing tall. And every other person else, we are come on talk, you know, Kamarimba, every other person else, bass, DJ bass, every other person else that I can't see with it now. I see the civil society, they don't begin wake up. Kudos
to now every other person will stand up tall, yeah, for make sure so we get a functioning democracy. And then I will also with duty for make we continue for teach with citizens them the responsibility of who citizen a democracy. Yeah, so this is your guy once again, Wahid, my civic space, a monthly series where they come to you at the start of every month, and at the guardians of free speech and we yard they bring this canto now until next month where I will come with my next series. Watch out for Farmwood, the October series for Farmwood Pala. Like I say, we will bring the progressives for can't tell we about the development there and the case where them you go lodge now the ECOWAS court. Until next month where I will come with my new series. This is your guy Wahid. Sir.
Democracy, we want not for bad thing. For able talk about the good and bad. Make we not put we country and friends. And this we politics for on net. Try by war, we all go regrets. And about precedents we the set. Remember how we two for tough, how we for cool, we country and pool. Yeah.